For Mackenzie and Macy Garrison, life hasn't been without struggles. They've dealt with tough homework, taking on after-school jobs, and finding the best times to hang out with friends. More importantly, they have navigated their lives as separate individuals, thanks to a successful operation. The twins were born, conjoined, and before the surgery, their path in life was uncertain. The only guarantee was their incredible bond. The Garrison girls were born as triplets. While Madeline was born healthy, Macy and Mackenzie faced some serious risks. Conjoined at the pelvis, these sisters faced a very different path in life. Their parents had to make a series of gut-wrenching decisions. 10 months after their birth, the girls faced a choice that determined the future of their family. The chief medical officer at the Los Angeles Children's Hospital, Dr. James Stein, came forward to head an operation that could help the babies. Dr. Stein was adamant about completing the operation. After all, while the planned surgery was not going to be easy, Stein knew it was necessary if the girls were to enjoy an independent life. Though this was no routine procedure, making the surgery more complicated was that the girls shared a third leg, and their intestines were entwined. Besides the internal challenges, an external one surfaced. Their birth parents had drug addictions and gave the girls over for adoption. But those personal issues couldn't delay the procedure any longer. During a 24-hour-long operation in 2003, Dr. Stein led a team of surgeons in meticulously separating Macy and Mackenzie. If all went according to plan, both of the twins would be left with one leg. By the last hour, the doctors knew the surgery objective had been accomplished. Still, because of the parents' addiction issues, the future of all three sisters was hanging in limbo. 2 years later, positive news developed. The twins and their other sister were adopted by Darla Keller and Jeff Garrison. They took the girls to their home in Iowa, where with 3 biological sons, the Garrison family grew. 3 sisters now had 3 brothers. Living on a farm, the sisters thrived. But Darla and Jeff treated them as regular kids, and it helped tremendously. Macy and Mackenzie still have had difficulties, but they had a strong determination as well. Due to their amputations, the two relied on prosthetics to stay mobile. Several more medical issues came about. As the years went by, spinal infusions caused issues for the twins, but they persevered. Soon, a big milestone loomed ahead. During the fall of 2020, the triplets entered their senior year of high school. 2 decades of their life have almost been completed. For the first time, they could really start looking ahead to a future of their own making. Madeline, after years of watching the medical help given to her sisters, became interested in a career in the nursing field. She wanted to narrow her focus onto geriatric patients with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Mackenzie had not made definite plans for her future just yet, although she realized she had a passion for agriculture. As for Macy, she had started plans to become a kindergarten teacher. One person could hardly believe the strides they made. Even after all these years later, Dr. Stein wasn't forgotten. The twins may not have seen him in over a decade, but that didn't stop them from communicating. Their experience has kept them connected in unexpected ways. The twins have given their doctor the title of the coolest person ever and sent over emails to him to update. Dr. Stein, on his part, became ecstatic by the continued contact. He hasn't been shy about singing their praises. In People's formerly conjoined twins and their sister Enjoy Being Normal, Dr. Stein gushed about the girls. It's been a wonderful experience following the girls themselves and staying in touch with them. Dr. Stein had the pleasure to watch as the babies recovered, grew, and matured into 2 very healthy individuals. The careful work that he and the other doctors performed that day in 2003 paid off well. However, the Garrison girls admitted that they were a bit puzzled about all that publicity. While the twins made headlines during their birth and surgery, both Macy and Madeline have continued to find their prominence in the news rather odd. Even their sister Madeline could never wrap her head around it. For all 3 girls, they were simply sisters to one another. The fact that the whole country knew who they were has hardly fazed them, though. They never wanted to become public figures. Instead, their personal lives came first. Their mother, Darla, was possibly the most excited to see where their future may lead. I'm relieved because, like I said, we always knew there were going to be bumps in the road and issues, she said. But fortunately, they're just like their peers. For the Garrison family, a few siblings grew up slightly different, but were never treated as such. Thanks to that, Macy, Mackenzie, and the rest of the family have long since been prepared for their next transition in life. The Garrisons have also had the moral support of other families with less than usual baby deliveries.